to come back to our special focus as well, right here in the country. I mean, with the country in lockdown, level 1 provincial and regional tourism has opened once again, and many people have taken to traveling and round tripping. But what is the state of our roads? Our team is currently traveling to Mpumalanga this morning, and throughout their trip, well, they will report on their ease or even difficulty in navigating our roads. So let's head over there to our reporter, eNCA's Masekane, who joins us now just to tell us how the trip is going so far and what exactly we should expect, because the focus is still on our roads. And of course, we know those pay hikes in terms of fuel prices. We expect better roads. Good morning to you, Slee. I see you, concentrating on the roads, but I hope the roads will not disappoint you. How is it like on your road trip so far?
Well, Dumelo, I know the focus is on the roads, but I'm actually just more looking forward to my destination. We will be making our way rather to the Kruger National Park in Mpumalanga in this Kukuza Race Camp. According to my maps, we have about a 538 kilometer journey, plus minus 500 kilometers, and it should take us about 5 hours and 38 minutes to get there. Now, so far, Tebogo and I have just left the office. We're actually still on the M1. We're about to head into the N3. As you can see, we're about to off-ramp onto the N3, and I think for the most part, right up until we get onto the N12, we are expecting a very smooth journey. In fact, traffic flow is quite nice and easy right now. It's very early in the morning. Traffic is only probably going to pick up at around 7 o'clock this morning, so we're going to miss that morning rush here in Johannesburg. By the time that morning rush hits, we will probably be on the N12 making our way to Witbank. That's the first town outside of Johannesburg. And for the most part, Dumelo, I can say that we are expecting a smooth journey right up until we hit the middle, right up until we go past Middelburg. Well, from what I understand, after Middelburg, we might be experiencing a little bit of difficulties in terms of stop and goes. There's a lot of road work and construction taking place on some of the major routes heading into Mpumalanga. And we are expecting a number of stop and goes where that probably will delay our trip.
Well, I mean, Slee, when I was driving to work this morning, there was a bit of mist. There was also a bit of drizzle. The roads were a little bit slippery. How are you finding the weather right now as you're driving?
Yeah, I really do hate driving when it is a bit wet, as well as overcast, and it does get a little bit more misty as we head into Mpumalanga. But I think we're going to be a bit lucky today because it does seem to be clearing up a bit. It does seem as though it was raining overnight. The roads are still a bit slippery, so I will caution other drivers as well to just be a little bit cautious. I am driving just under 100 kilometers an hour for now, as I'm speaking to you, and of course just trying to keep a safe distance because of the slippery roads. But definitely I think as we head into Mpumalanga, the weather will be clearing up a little bit more, but I mean, we don't know at this stage, but it does seem as though the rain is going to stop a little bit. It's still a bit drizzly, but not too much. It's not too bad.
All right, colleague, safe drive. We'll be catching up with you, of course, throughout the morning. And you know what? I just have to say, Slee, when people look for employment like you and I in our sector, you just pick the right job, right? Just to drive around while we're stuck in studio, talking to you, envying you. But we'll be, of course, talking to you, colleague, as you make your way towards Mpumalanga. That's eNCA's Masekane.